Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is GMCTV. Now I'm pleased to be joined by Rick Lober of Hughes Defence. Rick, thank you for joining me. Now Hughes are involved in a number of aspects of the military, but what sort of sectors are you really focusing on?
We focus in two primary sectors. The first is what we call intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, or airborne ISR, and this might be video coverage from an airplane of a disaster scene or some type of a battle, and we get that video down to the ground over satellite communications. The other area is in network management. We've been doing network management for commercial networks for many years, and we're now applying that to the military.
Now, the network management, is there a sort of a communications off the shelf, bringing it from the commercial and developing it for the military? How does it work?
Well, to a degree. The military is, I would say, a little bit behind in some of their network management aspects. We're commercial industry, because we have such a large user base in the commercial side of our business. We've developed a lot of tools over the last 30 years, and now are bringing those tools to the military. Just won a very large program under Boeing for doing network management for the next generation ground system for the military satellite communications.
Now, it's often said that the military are slow to adapt to new change and everything else. How difficult is it a challenge for you to get the military to adapt these changes in their networks?
It's challenging, but the military is changing. They are going to new procurement processes that speed things up quite a bit. They're doing things called other transaction authority, where you don't have to go through this full military contracting process and can be awarded things much quicker. So we're seeing some positive changes in that regard.
Now, you're always innovating, you're always bringing out new products, and one in particular caught my eye, which is the HeloSat. Can you explain a little bit more?
Yeah, HeloSat is a way to get high-speed, real-time video off of a helicopter, and doing it in such a way that we actually shoot the satellite signal through the helicopter blades. So even though that signal's getting interrupted 100 times a minute, we can put it all back together again and get the beyond line of sight video off of a helicopter to hundreds of miles away.
And how important is data transfer to the military and the capacity? And surely it must be a huge problem with the amount of UAVs flying, and I understand that you've done something with the MOD with Predators in the UK.
Right, we're working with General Atomics to develop a latest radio or modem, as we call it, for the what they call the Protector program, which is a UAV called Sky Guardian that we'll be delivering, or we are delivering now. But it's really key, whether it's communication to soldiers or getting video surveillance down to soldiers on the ground, that they have this capability, and they do it in such a way that it's not blocked by mountains or limited by range, and that's what satellite gives you.
Now, moving forward, what's the challenge for Hughes?
Just continuing to penetrate in this market. It's still relatively new for us. We're predominantly a commercial company, but we're seeing more and more interest by the military in commercial technologies, and we hope we can help them save cost and improve capability as we go forward.
Now, the military worldwide was quiet for some years and now seems to be picking up again. Do you see that continuing?
Yeah, there's definitely been a pickup over the last couple of years. I think there's new threats out there, what we call near-peer threats, more advanced adversaries than what we've been dealing with the last 15 years. So that's been some of the pickup we've seen. And then just the advance of technology and trying to get the latest and greatest into our soldiers' hands so they can do the best they possibly can with it.
Well, Rick, thank you very much. We look forward to future developments, and I'll speak to you again soon.
Okay, thank you, Richard. Enjoyed it.